So welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Master League coverage, as we are now getting very close to the end of the season. We are in the last month of May, and we are taking on the Aston Villa. No longer in the Premier League, of course, but they're lying down in 14th place. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. We win today. I think even a point will be enough for us to pick up the title. Then we have Newcastle to come, and the final game in the league is against Crystal Palace. So we've pretty much won the league, and then we'll focus on the Champions League and the FA Cup to come. So in today's episode, we will have Aston Villa, we will have Chelsea in that second leg where they have to come back from 3-0 down. This is the team that we're probably going to go for. We'll start Areola, Godin back with Blint. I'm going to rest Bazur today. You know, I know he's up for it, and so is Memphis, but give those lads a little bit of a rest. Cavajal, Gaia, Schneiderlin, Pogba, Rooney, Lukaku, Martial, Griezmann. Should be good enough to clinch that title, I would say. There is Aston Villa. Surprisingly, you know, a 99. A 99 team spirit, but I'm sure they're not going to do a whole lot. And we're going to be playing on the usual 9-minute game. 9 minutes is enough. I mean, it really is. Especially this stage of the season when we want to just get the games done. But yeah, let's get over to Old Trafford. So Old Trafford ready for today's match that could be the final game that gets them back to winning the Premier League title. A disappointing season last year in the league. Took them a while to get going. The new manager that they had, but this year they've just dominated. They've been full throttle from the start. They've been clinical from the start. Looking for that treble. And you fancy them to win the league and the FA Cup. Champions League, you don't know. At the moment, it looks like it's going to be them taking on Barcelona. That's going to be a cracking game of football. And here is Paul Pogba. That's not a bad effort. Testing Guzan early on. It's a shambles of a clearance. It is Griezmann. He goes down. Referee, he has given the penalty. It was a shove. He gave him the old elbow. And Adama is adamant that it was not a foul. But we will take another look at it. You can see here a little bit of a fake. Just minimal contact. But he goes down. Well, it is going to be Anton Griezmann. And he makes it 1-0. Without a shadow of a doubt. And he's looking for that golden boot this year. Top scorer. He is up there. At the moment, that's a good penalty. Griezmann gets his backside in the way. Pogba. Lovely turn by him. Decent effort. It was poppling all over the place, wasn't it? He just got this out of his feet. Didn't need to do that trick. He just got bored. I mean, it was a great rip. Dipped right in front of Guzan. Tips it away. Rooney to take. Delivers that one in. Looking for Griezmann. It's going to be Martial. It's going to be Lukaku. It's going to be Pogba. And he's missed it. Well, there were so many people lining up the strike. Initially, it comes off Griezmann. Clatters off his man. Martial's header was saved by Guzan. Comes back again. It was Lukaku trying to get the strike away. Blocked. And then somehow Pogba's missed the target. Well, that was an easy first half for United. They only lead by a goal to nil, but it should have been more. Pogba. It's Rooney! And it's a good save. One-handed, tipped away. Normally Rooney would put them away from there. Rooney back inside to find Griezmann. Very versatile player. Plays in multiple positions. And here is Griezmann. He's looking for his second. An absolute mix-up by Aston Villa. And then Griezmann went flying in. He's going to get a red card. Oh, that's an absolute nightmare for him. He was looking for that, you know, golden boot. And now he's going to get sent off for that. Come on, ref. It was shocking defending. Well, it's always difficult for teams to come to Old Trafford and try and grind out something. And this year United, I don't know how many games they've lost at home, probably hardly any. Been very, very solid That's a good looking pass, and Gaia does well to keep it on, although it's not the greatest clearance. It's going to be Aston Villa, and they've hit the post. Well, their best chance of the game, and their only chance of the game. Let's hope the woodwork. Callahan, another poor pass from him. Rooney. Martial. Came off Wayne Rooney. 2 minutes to play. Challenged by Pogba. The referee says play on. Old Trafford getting ready to erupt without a shadow of the doubt. Areola gets it out, and there's the full-time whistle. Manchester United are crowned your Premier League champions. And there's Luigi doing what he does best, getting the lads to perform. It was a bit of a shame, of course, that Griezmann got sent off, but fully deserved the Premier League title this season. Played well, won games, consistency has been there throughout. And now he's going to be looking for that Champions League and FA Cup title as well. Can he do the treble? Well, the fans will certainly think they can, and the players themselves. As they're taking a quick photo, that will be surely going on the fridge of the wives and the family. And there we have it, 10 shots to Aston Villa's 2. Man of the match was Griezmann. So the other results: Chelsea winning 3-0 against Liverpool, Arsenal beating Southampton, and Manchester City winning 1-0 against Newcastle. So it is unchanged in the top 7 with just a couple of games to spare. Still, anything can happen. Arsenal could finish 2nd, Chelsea could finish 3rd. Well, we'll just have to wait and see what happens there. Bottom of the table, Leeds already down with Watford, and it's a battle between Sunderland and Stoke. So up next we have Chelsea. Yes, the second leg of the semi-final. We have a 3-0 cushion, ladies and gentlemen, which is great news. But this is not great news that I got Griezmann sent off. I really was not expecting the ref to pull out a red card for that. So yeah, as you can see, Griezmann's actually top right now with Benteke. So there's no way now that we can really hold on to that. I'm sure Benteke is going to score within the next 2 games. Bit of a shame. But anyway, this is the team we're going to go for against Chelsea. Pretty confident we will reach the final. Not too many changes, but we are going to start Bazir actually as defensive midfield today. He is playing well. He is a beast. We'll start him there. Blint Godin at the back. Cavajal. We've got Griezmann, Martial, Rooney, Lukaku, Pogba. So that's good enough. Chelsea did absolutely nothing in that first leg. They're playing at home today. Hopefully they'll do more. Well, let's find out. So it's the team in blue. They get the ball rolling. They know what has to be done. They need 3 goals today, and that will only get them into extra time. And they can't concede. And they've already had 1 chance on goal, so a little bit more promising than the fixture they had at Old Trafford. And they simply just couldn't do anything. Got outplayed, outmustered. Slow and rugged off the ball and on the ball. Barcelona, they won their match 4-0 as we said in the first leg. Probably will be Barcelona in the final. And after winning 4-0, it looks like it may be. Godin, it's not a great pass. In fact, it's an absolute terrible place to lose it, but Godin makes up for it with a really good challenge. And it had to be. Martial. Looking for Gaia. United get 1 goal. That's it. It's as simple as that. Chelsea would have to score 5. I don't think that's going to happen. Eden Hazard. For Diego Costa. They didn't use it at all in the first leg. Hazard, one way, then the other. Cavajal waiting for him. Quetta back inside, looking for Oscar. Nice football by Chelsea. What a save from De Gea. Well, that's what they can do when they get things moving quickly. It's a great stop. Surprising why Chelsea didn't play this way in the first leg, isn't it? Bit of pressure, bit of momentum on their side. It certainly caused some problems. Pogba. Martial. Flicks it on to find Lukaku, who's bundled out of the way. He decides to switch it. Gaia starts again. Griezmann. He's done really well. It's a beautiful ball. Gaia delivers it in. It was looking for Lukaku. Who's has 14 Premier League goals this season. Here's a chance for Griezmann. Tipped away. Suddenly United turning the screw. Pogba. He's going to have a go from distance. It's been a quick game of football, faster than the first leg. Chelsea playing with a little bit more purpose, but still unable to score that goal. Eden Hazard's pass. It's overhit. Daily Blind will look to switch it. Anton Griezmann's done tremendously well. Costa. United still pressuring. And there's Berger. And there's Rooney trying to play it through. And Romelu Lukaku, has he got the speed and pace? He has, but took a bit of a deflection. It's Wayne Rooney's delivery. How's he going to be? He's looking for Anton Griezmann. Tipped off the line. Gaia, deflection. Will Markovic get there? Yes, he will. There's the pace of him. He's one of these players, Markovic, where he hasn't got as much credit as he probably deserves. He hasn't played a whole lot of this season, but when he has played, he's generally done well. Carvajal, chance to flick that on. Chelsea are getting desperate and pushing players up. And they're losing it, silly positions. Here's Markovic, just come on. He's got the fresh legs, it's Markovic! And that was nearly in the top corner. Zuma, backpedaling. Zuma's ball back post. Memphis, tried to tee it up, I think, with Griezmann, but he got his heading just a little bit wrong. Griezmann picks it up again, then he loses it. It's going to be the final few seconds, and there it is, the full-time whistle, 0-0, which does mean United win comfortably 3-0 on aggregate. And yeah, Chelsea can be sorry, but they played terribly in the first leg. It cost them the game. They started off well, but United got back in the game this match. A little bit more possession for the away side. Man of the match was Courtois. So elsewhere, Barcelona won their match 1-0. So Barcelona beating Roma by 5-0 overall. As Martial is increasing. A lot of players are actually boosting like crazy now. Berger, Martial. Memphis is always buzzing as well. We've been offered the position at Manchester City. How funny is that? And Griezmann is suspended for today's game. Yeah, I know he is. Well, there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back for the Newcastle game, which we will simulate. I'm not going to worry about any more Premier League games. They are all done. They are complete. We've won the league. There is no point in playing them. So we will be back. We'll simulate the Newcastle game in the next match. Or the next episode. We will face Chelsea in the FA Cup final, and then we will simulate the Crystal Palace game, and then we have Barcelona in the Champions League final. So I may do 2 videos, or I may put those together. It really depends. I'm not going to show the intros on them all. It's pointless. I mean, I may show the intros for the Barcelona game, the FA Cup one, because it's the final. We'll see. Really depends. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy it. We are winding down the season, not long to go. Until next time, take care.